Hi everybody, I'm going to do a quick video on cutting dolls' hair. I worked on Addison most of last night, well at least for a couple hours. If you saw the last video, you saw when I got Addison from Marie, she had her hair in ponytail. And I took the ponytails out, I gave her a Downy dunk, I let her sit in Downy for Downy fabric softener, whichever kind you have is fine. I let her sit for hours, a couple hours in the Downy dunk, trying to soften up all the damage that was done to her hair. And then I dried it, and and I tried to brush it out, and there was no help for her hair. So what I did was I took my brush, and I just took my pair of scissors, and I brushed her hair as flat as I could get it while it was wet, and then I just started trimming off all of the dead ends just a little bit at a time. There's still a few dead ends here and there, but just go slowly and try and get off as many of the dead ends as you possibly can on these dolls, because their hair is not going to look nice anyway, so you might as well try and style it in a hairstyle so at least it looks healthy. This one I sort of shagged it, but she already had a shag in her hair, so when I just was trimming it, it automatically made layers for me. So I didn't have to be a hairstylist or anything. I just followed the contours of how the hair was already cut to begin with. So there she is with her new haircut. This is everything I took off of her hair. Whoever had the doll before, Marie bought this doll at a Goodwill for $2.99. So whoever had this doll before took a curling iron to it, because when you see hair like this, where it's just curled and fried like this, you can pretty much guess that whoever had that doll before had used a curling iron on the hair, because that's what happens when you take this polyester hair and heat it. It just frizzes. That's why they say don't ever use a curling iron on your doll's hair, because this is exactly what's going to happen. Anyway, this is the pile of what actually came off of her hair, and she still has quite a nice head of hair. And if you didn't know she had more hair than this, you'd probably think that this is all the hair she came with. So she turned out pretty good. I'm happy with her. I like her hair. I think it's very cute. I can still style it. I can put bows and ribbons. I can even, it's even long enough to put braids in if I want to. But you might as well just go ahead and cut, because the doll doesn't look good with the frazzled hair anyway. She's a little different than Our Generation doll that I got. You could tell by looking at the Our Generation doll, her hair wasn't curled with a curling iron. This is just poor quality hair. And once you see a lot of these dolls, you're going to know the difference between just poor quality hair and fried hair. So in her case, the only thing I could do with this is just braid it and put it into some kind of hairdo and just leave it like that, because her hair is going to keep matting no matter what. What I do, because it's just poor quality hair. There's really not much you can do about that. Another thing I noticed about Addison's hair is, Addison the doll, look at the size of her, can you see that? Can you see how big her, the holes are that they put in the doll's ears? Well, I figured out what I'm going to have to do is probably make my own earrings. So what I did was I just used, these are the Drits. These are the pearlized pins. I cut the tip off one of the pins, and then I just took my, well, I'll show you. But when you do this, you want to make sure that when you do, that you turn that pin in half and fold it so the top of the pin reaches to the ball point of the pin, and that way you'll be able to get them in and out easily. So what I did is I just popped these in the ears, and I can still just pull it out. So, but that'll give your doll, and it covers the hole for now until I can actually make some earrings for her. But anyway, this is how I did it. I took a here's a pearl one. I just took a pair of wire cutters and cut off the reason I'm cutting the point off is because I don't want that point to catch on the doll's vinyl, and hold your hand so the pin doesn't go flying. Okay, so then once you've got that, you want to you can use your pins, but you just want to fold it in half so that that tip of that pin reaches right up to the top of that. In fact, you can probably bend it in half before you even cut it, so that way you know exactly where to cut it, where it reaches the pearl. If you do it over a trash can, that helps too. So if you need to, you can take a pair of pliers and just bend them in half if you can't do it with just your strength of your hand. Okay, once you've got that pretty good, just like that, then you'll be able to take the dolls and get that in the doll's ear. And now she has a pair of, I'm going to move that around a little bit. Now she has a pair of pearl earrings in her ears. So that's what you want to do for temporary earrings until I can find some earrings that are actually going to fit in these doll's ears. But go ahead and work on her hair, because you can always trim some more. If you don't like it, you can style it. You can actually even curl it if you need to. There's all kinds of things you can do. But what an improvement she had on her hair from when I got her in the mail. But isn't she a beauty? So there you go. That's how you fix a doll's hair into a nice, beautiful shag style like that. Very nice. Okay, I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good one.